What should the gym be called? Little guys, big game. Mental health issues like anxiety and depression are complex things, and the way that they affect everyone is unique. However, I have a very strong feeling that if you found a way to turn this game into a vaccine or even an edible and just stuck it into my veins somehow, a lot of my anxiety would be handled. Hello, my name is Exalclaw. If you're new here, hi. If you're not new here, welcome back. Today I have the pleasure of talking about what might be the coziest silly little guy game to hit Steam in a long time, Gourdlets. Now this is another game that I've been looking out for because I played a demo of it on Twitch a few weeks back and had a ball playing it. My chat was loving it, I was having a cool time, so I was looking forward to the full game, and lucky enough, the publishers were kind enough, future friends, to reach out and give me a review code for it. Not paid for, but wanted to let y'all know in the interest of transparency regardless. Gourdlets is an open sandbox game brought to you by Anti Games that has no urgency, no task, honestly no real goals. The entire point of it is to put you in the calmest mind state possible to build your own little community full of the silliest little guys this side of the planet. Hell, probably this side of the galaxy if I'm being honest. In a nutshell, it almost feels like this game was meant to just exist in the background, almost be a screensaver. It's perfectly fitting for first timers, and it's honestly for people that are like veterans when it comes to the simulation space or even city building space. If you've anywhere from your city skylines to your Sims to your Frostpunks, honestly, this game doesn't even get nearly as complicated as any of those things, and that's honestly the charm of it. The biggest source of tension in those games is often the resource management, trying to figure out how do you make sure all these men, women, and children don't die because somehow you forgot to get enough wood. But this game has no interest in all of that, and it says it at the beginning. It literally says it literally says the idea of capitalism was too complex for these little guys, so instead it just decided to forego it and make everything else work around them. And so therefore you have the pleasure of just building out your small little community and finding different ways to design it. I mean, I have my personal favorite ways. The one thing that I've made sure I did in the demo and in this game is make sure that I have a cemetery. I don't know what it was about the specific like simpleness, I guess, of constructing a cemetery in this game that spoke to me, but it did, which makes you realize choosing a place for a cemetery is a lot, not harder, but weirder than you might think. Like you want to put it in one place, but then you're like, that's where everyone eats. And you want to put another place, but you're like, if you want to wake up in the morning, is the cemetery the first thing you want to see? Like some people are like that, and no judgment there, but not everybody wants to see it. So then they end up putting off in this little offshoot place to the right. And honestly, half the fun of the game is the fact that during that decision-making process of trying to figure out where I want to put a cemetery, it's so easy to like put things there and then delete them on a whim. The entire game is constructed to make sure that it's honestly pretty easy for you to jump back and forth between different ideas and change stuff on the fly. The only real comment I'll put against it in terms of that is I wish that there was a function where you could change colors of objects as you pick them up. Because I ran into a scenario when I was first building the town that you see here where I was trying to figure out what colors I wanted the buildings to be. If I just wanted to be this normal like light brown color, I was experimenting with the idea of black, but I made the mistake of building this arcade inside one of the buildings first. And so luckily when you pick up and like drop the buildings and delete everything in the arcade, but I did realize that if I wanted to change the colors of everything, I'd have to like basically reconstruct that arcade, which again, to be pretty straightforward because like it really is simple to rebuild and deconstruct things in this game. It's just annoying. And I'll be honest, I think that pretty much sums up my feelings towards this game. It is so quaint, it is so relaxing, and you can tell that it was built for like an audience that just doesn't want a lot of urgency or like intensity when it comes to like building a community. It's really just about the vibes and only the vibes. But as a result, there's just like all these little small things where if you're someone that's spent a lot of time in like open sandbox games or city builder games or whatever may have you, it's like I kind of wish that was like a little bit different, like a little bit of a fix, so just for like ease of playing. Like for example, a slightly bigger issue, but not one that I would like say detracted my fun from it, was you can't put inside objects outside yet, and vice versa. There was a lot of moments where I was just like, oh, I would love to have these little slices of cake put inside of my park that I've been building, or even put the potions that I can put inside of a building outside its little hut to like signal that it's the potion hut. Speaking of signaling buildings, at first I thought you couldn't label the buildings, which I thought was going to be a really inconvenient thing because I'm like, I want to know what those buildings are. Like if I come to the save weeks later and I forget what building is what, I don't have to click into all of them to figure out what it is. Unfortunately, I figured out that you can label it. You just have to go inside the building and then like give it a name from the like building adjustment list, what I'll get you into in a second. But another small thing, it'd be great if the signs that you could put in the game could take user inputted text. Again, I don't know how complicated that would be, but it'd be great. And then two more things that really stuck out to me as things that I wish this game hopes to fix. Maybe the most important one, there needs to be a better way to jump between saves. I don't know if that's just something that I was missed, but I looked for it on my own time. I looked for it on stream, but didn't see it. There's got to be a better way to go between the different loads that you have. Because right now you have to save and exit the game fully and then reopen it from Steam to get to another save that you have. Which again, the game starts up very quickly and all that, so it's like not a huge issue. But again, just like that would make for a much smoother user experience in playing with it. And then the last smaller thing is I would love for the hats and glasses to be worn at the same time. The fact that you only do one or the other, but not this, both at the same time, would just like me, all my glasses guys to also have a top hat. Like it's a small thing, but like I would love to see that. But honestly, even those small little things never stopped me from like honestly getting into a weird flow state and just figuring out what I want from this game. Again, the ease of being able to create stuff and just like use the small amount of tools that you have there in a weird way, because it's not having like this huge gigantic library of stuff yet. I can imagine this game honestly getting a lot of mod support, or if the developer chooses to keep giving it support post-launch, adding a bunch of stuff for seasons and just different things that people ask for. But the way that it currently stands now, it's honestly perfect for first timers, people who are used to this space but want something that's like stripped back to its bare bones, so you can just like relax, understand what tools you have in front of you, and therefore can just focus on more the construction of things. And most importantly, look at these little guys. They're adorable. And the fact that they just basically like go around and interact with everything naturally makes it really great to have in the background as just like, oh, look at this little space that I created, my little lively, thriving town. It's honestly, the best way to think about it would be, it's like having the most interactive snow globe imaginable. It's chill, it's relaxed, things are going to be moving on its own without you having to shake it every now and then unless you want something different. And I believe that's what it was built in mind for. In no small part because part of the synopsis for this game talks about how you can turn your screen into a split screen where the top half is whatever productive thing you want to do, but then you can have the game on the bottom. You can fit into the window, so it like naturally fits into window size. Nothing that's crazy for like, resizing video game resolutions, but the fact that it was purposely, the game was built up with that in mind, lets you know that it really was meant to be for the vibes. And I like that it was going for that. And then just stuff that was different from the demo, outside of some of the obvious, like having access to more items in the game. I love the town ledger part. I don't remember if that was in the demo, but I definitely paid attention to it a lot more here when I started adding people from my Twitch chat into the game. Just being able to track people, like tracking little Gourdlets is really nice. You can keep them on one Gourdlet, so like if you just want to click one, just let them off to the races, that's cute. I like the ease of being able to see everything and being able to tweak the buildings too, so like one Gourdlet can only come in, or like they have this dress code function, so like I made sure that if you go into the potion hut, you have to wear a hat. Like there's dumb little stuff like that in there that's really cute. I really like the parcel train. I don't remember the parcel train being a part of the demo, but the way the parcel train works is very straightforward too. So long as the little Gourdlets are having fun, moving about and like enjoying life, you're gonna see this flower on the back of their head, bloom, or it's gonna mature and then come into full bloom, and all you have to do is put your mouse cursor over it, and then it's going to contribute to the parcel train button until it fills up. You hit the train, you hear that choo choo coming along the track, and then boom, pow, you have a package. Probably not from Amazon, given that this game doesn't have capitalism in it, but who knows? Amazon has a far reach. But that's basically the biggest, like, what I would call level progression that there is in this game, in terms of just if you want to get to some of the items that are still not available from the start of the game, they're really easy to get. All you have to do is literally hang out in the game, let it run, let your little guys have fun, click on them every now and then so that you can collect the little petals or the flowers, and then you'll see a new pool in the future maybe. Now with all this nice stuff being said and like the slight little critique, I think the only kind of person I would maybe not even suggest this against, but just like caution with, is people that naturally have indecision when given an open sandbox like this and like have a hard time getting that initial spark going. Because aside of the fact that this is a sandbox game, so all of the joy of it is going to be coming from your ability to build a community, because there's like very little direction or guidance in tasks or like any set goals, you're not even really given that baseline like, here's what one version of this could look like, which I can imagine being a little off-putting to people that like naturally thrive with direction or just some kind of guidance. And that's not to say that there's no tutorial with the game. Like, the tutorial is just them explaining the buttons, and then like when you go into a building, explaining how the buildings work. But past that, it really is just you off to the races. One more thing to say, this game's super cheap. It's $5 on Steam. And right now it's even on a discount because I think it just because of it just coming out, so it's only $4. So really, if you just want a simple sandbox thing to play around, have a good time with, make you and your girlies get up in a little circle, create a brat house, and maybe create, I don't know, a mural or a ritual for wine where all of you can chit chat, gossip, and summon demons like I did, then you can, and that's nice, and it's cute, and I enjoyed it. Oh, and it's not even a gigabyte of space. I think it's like 778 megabytes, something like that. It was very small. Again, this game is really relaxing. I think that's the key word there. Before anything else, it's relaxing. I'm gonna put some footage of me playing it on stream for like 10 minutes, just so like you guys get the general flow of how it plays. But in general, it's no stakes, it's no tension, it's just really you, your computer, and your little Gourdlets. And for that reason, I recommend it to anyone that's looking for a chiller time, that just wants to kick back, relax, maybe just honestly turn their brain off for a little bit and just look at people, be little, and do their little things. Oh, and I guess I will say here, I do like the fact that there is a Twitch extension to put your Twitch chat usernames into the game. That's just nice, community integration. I love that kind of thing. Now that all that rambling's done, I'm gonna put in about 10 minutes of me playing right now so that you guys can see how the general flow of the game gets once you get a groove going, once you figure out what you actually want to plan. And yeah, you'll see me again at the end to wrap things up. Did I take away your eyes? Did I take away your eyes? Did I take away your eyes? Here's your eyes. Oh wait, no, there they are. It's just the hat's covering them. I thought you just had no eyes. Oh, I was about to be my boy. My boy has lost his eyes. Oh no. Oh, water fountain. Perfect. Wait a minute. God, these are just gonna be so fucking dirty. No, I want them around though. I'll put them in the middle. Maybe be easy access. But I don't want people being run into when they're trying to get a glass of drink of water. It's just gonna get messed with, dude. Need a lot of water fountains. Good amount. What about you now? Like, how many people? Just like, yeah, let's just do four. Let's do like 4. Let's do 4. Try to keep them out the way of the Ferris wheel since that's our only main attraction right now. Oh, actually, yeah, let's be a little bit more methodical about this. So I did it 2 spaces, right? Yeah, I did. Yeah. And then the other 2, I don't really care how far apart they are. It's just like, no. There we go. I need a new mouse, dude. I say this every freaking stream. I need a new mouse. Trying to see if there's anywhere else that's really worth putting this. Oh, I mean, it could be kind of fun to put this in the middle of it. You never feel more in an amusement park than when you gotta look at signs that just go all which ways, man. Great way of like adding a sense of adventure. Casually. Put like right here for easy. Where's Echo IRL? He is. I want this right next to it. No, that's gonna be weird. Let's actually have a little bit right here. Yeah. Or actually, no. Maybe the front would be better because there's only like so much space in the first place. Yeah, that's actually much better. But he's chilling somewhere in the apartment. He's vibing. Probably, hopefully, not harassing the dog. So I make him sound like the villain when it's really the dog. I'll just be bullying the hell out of him. I'm gonna put more pictures of him in the Discord. I definitely will. Oh my god. Sounded like a chain smoker for a second. Alright, there we go. Man, this is looking mighty Ferris wheel empty. It really is. It really is. Well, I'll put a couple of swings there instead. I'll put a couple swings there instead. It actually, no, that's actually a horrible idea because one of them dumbass kids is gonna fly off the it's gonna fly off the swing set, and they're gonna land on these wooden planks. Absolutely not. Absolutely not, dude. You gotta let them land in the dirt. You gotta let them land in the dirt, man. That kid's gonna break their legs. Oh man. Yeah, I'm gonna add another Ferris wheel. Bro, kids love flying off of swings, man. I would know. I did it. Cause I was cool. But no. This is how's the okay, so it's working like that, right? Okay, yeah. Then the shadow was messing me up, man. The shadow was messing me up. Yeah. Do I really want blue? I kind of feel like I want those to be the same color. Although low key, this is nice. I do like blue and orange. Those are my favorite colors. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that now that I said that. It became sentimental. Frick. Never sing anything. Oh my god, look, Judo's community with spirits. I think I just got possessed when I said that. Ah, Christ, man. That's just so stupid. Oh my god, they're actually writing it. Where'd all these people come from? I think this entire place is haunted, man. They let this option where you can hide the UI so you can just kind of like free roam it too. I like that. That's convenient. Oh, this looks pretty at night, actually. Hell yeah, man. Oh god, I love this graveyard. I love this graveyard. I love it. All right. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything more I want to add here. I low-key want to add a couple of tables, actually. I think there should be like a table area for that. Nothing crazy. Like, it'd be nice for some people to have somewhere to sit down. Square tables, definitely the vibe here. Ooh, no. Oh, you know what? I could keep the blue and orange team going and put blue chairs here and orange chairs over there. Yeah, that's fun. I like that. It's just where the community kicks in, man. What if we can make it snow? Let's do this right here. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. That's okay. That's I'm trying to figure out if I like this. I think it's too close to it. It's too close to where they enter. That's what it is. It's too close to where I imagine like a line being. I think these two middle parts should actually be open for people to walk through. Yeah, that's a little bit better. I'm recognizing that I just want this up here. That's the excuse I'm trying to give myself. I just want it a little bit more immediate. Yeah, that's what I wanted. These games I can't generate ideas and I'm a perfectionist. So does that mean like you wouldn't pick this game up because you're just like that's gonna stress you out, or it's just like you're gonna pick this game up or pick this kind of game up? Maybe not this one specifically, even though I like this. But it's you pick something you're like you have to like mentally prepare yourself for just the absolute pain is gonna be getting what you want. Either of those are possible, to be honest. Real. See, I kind of am like that, as you can see, but I'm such a fan of just like the process because it doesn't matter. like it does matter because you can like see how your brain works, but at the same time, it's just like that's the whole point of this. I'm supposed to be able to move stuff around at a whim. Like, do you know how different my little, not my, like my partner and I's like little office space here would look if I could just magically snip my fingers and then everything rearrange itself? My office would look different like damn near every day. Or maybe not every day. It was just like, this is how my office looks on Monday. This is how it looks on Tuesday. This is how it looks on Wednesday. This is how it looks on Thursday. Thursday and Friday look the same. This is how it's going to look on Saturday. And this is how it's going to look on Sunday. Well, that's Gourdlets. I hope you guys enjoyed. That's all there is to say. Again, thanks for watching. If you do end up checking out, come back. Let me know how you like in the comments. And if you didn't like it, also let me know, because that's important. Have a good rest of your day. Take care of yourself. Take care of your loved ones. Ciao. Did you want to be in this video? All right. Figure out what you're gonna do. Figure out what you're gonna do. Figure out what you're gonna do. Don't put your ass on the microphone. I gotta talk into that thing.